Before the pyramids, before the Bible, one king searched for immortality and found something greater. This is the Epic of Gilgamesh, humanity's oldest story, lost for millennia but more relevant than ever. Watch till the end. You'll see why this story still matters today. In 1849, British archaeologist Austen Henry Layard dug through the ruins of Nineveh, an ancient Assyrian city near modern-day Mosul, Iraq. Beneath the rubble, he found a royal library, a treasure trove of 30,000 clay tablets, many broken, all inscribed with cuneiform, the world's first writing system. Among them were 12 tablets that told a story older than the Bible, older than Homer's Iliad. These tablets were copied around 1200 BCE for King Ashurbanipal, a ruler obsessed with preserving knowledge. But the story itself, it dates back to 2100 BCE to the Sumerians, the inventors of writing, law, and cities. The tale they preserved was Gilgamesh, a king's journey from tyrant to hero, a story of love, grief, and the futility of defying death. Why does this matter? Because these tablets are a time machine. They show us that 4,000 years ago, people laughed, loved, and feared death just like us. They prove that storytelling isn't just entertainment, it's what makes us human. What ancient story would you want to rediscover? Let me know in the comments. Our story begins in Uruk, a city between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. Uruk's walls stretched 6 miles, guarded by 900 towers, a marvel of the ancient world. But its greatest wonder was its king, Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh was no ordinary ruler. His mother was the goddess Ninsun. His father, a mortal king. 2/3 god, 1/3 human, he had the strength of 10 men and the beauty of a statue. But his divinity twisted into cruelty. He demanded his people build ever higher walls. He claimed the right to sleep with brides on their wedding nights. His subjects cried to the gods, "Give us rest. Give us peace." Gilgamesh's flaw? He believed his divine blood made him untouchable. But the gods were listening. The gods created Enkidu, a wild man shaped from clay. He lived among gazelles, drank from rivers, and knew nothing of civilization. His hair was a lion's mane. His strength matched Gilgamesh's. To civilize him, the gods sent Shamhat, a priestess of Ishtar. For 7 days, she taught Enkidu to eat bread, drink wine, and wear clothes. With her, he learned joy, sorrow, and the ache of loneliness. When a hunter accused Enkidu of destroying traps, Enkidu journeyed to Uruk. There, he confronted Gilgamesh as the king seized a bride. Their battle shook the city. Gilgamesh's axe shattered stone. Enkidu's fists cracked pillars. For hours they fought, until Gilgamesh, breathless, laughed. "No man has ever stood against me. You are my mirror." From that moment, they were brothers. Why Enkidu matters. He's the first wise wild man in literature, a symbol of nature tamed by love. Without him, Gilgamesh remains a tyrant. Together, they sought glory in the cedar forest, a sacred realm guarded by Humbaba, a monster with lion claws, bull horns, and a roar that split trees. Gilgamesh, hungry for fame, ignored Enkidu's warnings. "Slay Humbaba," he said, "and our names will live forever." But when Humbaba begged for mercy, Enkidu hissed, "Kill him, or the gods will curse us." Back in Uruk, the goddess Ishtar offered to marry Gilgamesh. He refused, mocking her, "You're a fire that burns all who touch you." Furious Ishtar unleashed the bull of heaven. Its breath dried rivers, its hooves crushed homes. Gilgamesh and Enkidu tore out its heart. But victory came at a cost. The gods convened. Who destroyed Humbaba and the bull? Let Enkidu die. Enkidu fell ill, his body ravaged by fever. For 12 days, Gilgamesh clutched his hand, raging. Must even heroes kneel to death? Enkidu's last words, why must I go alone to the land of shadows? The takeaway, arrogance always has a price, even for kings. Gilgamesh, shattered, wandered the wilderness. He wore animal skins, howled like a beast, and crossed the desert of dust, where sandstorms erased men's names. He climbed Mount Mashu, guarded by scorpion men whose gaze turned flesh to stone. He met Siduri, a tavern keeper at the edge of the world. Find joy in the life you have, she urged. Dance, feast, love your child. These are the gifts of the living. But Gilgamesh sailed on, crossing the waters of death with Ushanabi, a ferryman. On the far shore stood Utnapishtim, the immortal survivor of a great flood. Long ago, the gods drowned humanity. Only Utnapishtim, warned by the god Ea, built an ark to save his family and animals. For this, the gods granted him eternal life. Death is our fate, Utnapishtim said. To test Gilgamesh, he asked him to stay awake 7 days. Gilgamesh failed, sleeping like the dead. As a parting gift, Utnapishtim revealed a secret. A thorny plant at the ocean's floor could restore youth. Gilgamesh tied stones to his feet, plunged into the abyss, and seized the plant. I will name it, The Old Man Becomes Young Again. Exhausted, Gilgamesh rested by a desert spring. As he washed, a serpent slithered from the reeds. Drawn by the plant's scent, it devoured it, then shed its skin, renewed. Gilgamesh wept. All I endured, for nothing. Must even the serpent steal my hope? The snake represents cycles, life, death, rebirth. Gilgamesh wanted to escape the cycle, but humans can't. Gilgamesh returned to Uruk, empty-handed but transformed. Standing atop the walls he once forced his people to build, he saw not stone, but the lives within. Children laughing in courtyards, merchants trading spices and silk, priests singing hymns to the gods. A king's immortality lies not in his breath, he said, but in the justice he plants, the peace he guards, and the stories etched into the hearts of those who come after. The Epic of Gilgamesh shaped myths from Homer's Odyssey to the Bible's Noah. Its themes, timeless. Friendship tempers pride, loss teaches humility. Legacy is built in deeds, not years. In 2023, Iraqi archaeologists found 20 new lines of the epic. These newly uncovered passages provide deeper insight into the story. They may clarify missing details, expand character dialogues, or refine symbolic elements within the narrative. This discovery proving that even after 4,000 years, Gilgamesh's story isn't done being told. Want to visit Uruk's ruins? Follow me for more ancient adventures. Gilgamesh's journey asks, what will you build that outlasts you? If this ancient tale resonated with you, subscribe for more stories that connect past and present. Share this video. Stories only live if we pass them on. Comment. What's your definition of immortality? Until next time, remember, we're all just humans, searching for meaning.